Did you know that the scene in the 1973 horror classic The Exorcist, where Regan projectile vomits at Father Karras, only required one take? The vomit was supposed to hit Jason Miller in the chest, but the plastic tubing misfired, hitting him in the face. His reaction while wiping away the vomit is genuine, and Miller said later in an interview that he was very angered by the mistake. Did you know that director William Friedkin fired a gun near actor Jason Miller's ear while filming The Exorcist to get an authentic reaction from him? Miller later said in an interview that he had a major verbal confrontation with the director over the incident, because as an actor, he didn't need a gun to act surprised or startled. Did you know that the story behind the demon's voice in the 1973 horror classic The Exorcist is absolutely crazy? Actor Mercedes McCambridge, who provided the voice of the demon, insisted on swallowing raw eggs and chain smoking to alter her voice for the part. She had had problems with alcohol abuse in the past, and despite that, she also wanted to drink whiskey, as she knew that would distort her voice even more. As she was giving up her sobriety, the actor insisted that her priest be present while recording in order to counsel her. Director William Friedkin reportedly bound McCambridge to a chair with pieces of a torn sheet around her neck, arms, wrist, legs, and feet to get a more realistic sound of the demon struggling against its restraints. The actor said that the experience was one of horrific rage, and Friedkin admitted that her performance, along with the extremes McCambridge put herself through, still terrifies him. It's probably also the reason why he decided not to call her back to provide the demon's voice for the TV version of the film, instead just doing it himself. Did you know that The Exorcist director William Friedkin asked technical advisor Thomas Birmingham to exorcise the set of the film? Birmingham refused, saying that it might actually increase anxiety. Reverend Birmingham instead visited the set to give a blessing and a talk to reassure the cast and crew. Did you know that the original trailer for the 1973 film The Exorcist was actually banned in many theaters? The trailer, which consisted of nothing but images of the white-faced demon quickly flashing in and out of darkness, was deemed too frightening at the time. Did you know that the famous scene in The Exorcist, where Father Merrin steps out of a cab and stands in front of the McNeil residence, which also became the iconic poster image for the film, was actually inspired by the 1953-1954 series of paintings Empire of Light by René Magritte? Did you know that when the 1973 horror classic The Exorcist was released in theaters, the film affected audiences so strongly in so many places that paramedics were actually called to treat people who fainted and others who went into hysterics?
Why was that? I'm not going back in there.
I have a friend in there alone, and I don't want to leave her in there alone.
I'm not standing here shaking for nothing.
How about you?
It's very, very real.
I don't like it. I want to go home.
I want to see if it's going to make me throw up.
Man, that is one of the most grossest movies in the world. I ain't never took my coat and hood over my face like that.